Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your What Do You Need to Know for Mid-February tarot reading, and your energy is the Knight of Wands. Wow, so this could be well on your way with a creative project, and it could also be a youngish male energy, potential fire sign. All right, so let's see. What does Aquarius need to know for mid-February? Interesting. Okay. All right. So I feel like so the energy we have in the past, we have got the World, and I feel like, in the recent past, you may have had a lot of success, much cause for celebration. You may have finished up a particular aspect of your life. Right now, we've got another Knight. So your energy for February is the Knight of Cups as well. So I feel like you may be going forward with something that you feel is very emotionally fulfilling, and also something that really gives you a creative spark. So creative and emotional energy, so that's very good. And also for some of you, it may be you might be expressing the way that you feel towards someone, potentially, okay? Or maybe responding to a message. There might be messages going between you and so it could be about someone in regards to an institution, or it could be an actual person. I'm going to speak as if it is a person, but it could be some sort of an organization that's represented by the High Priestess. So there might be a lot of secrecy around it, a lot of wisdom, but there's definitely some messages going in between, because the energy in between, we've got the Page of Wands. This Page of Wands could also, for example, be like the assistant or the front person to get to the High Priestess organization. So, I mean, it could also be like an interview process or things like that. And maybe you're kind of in the middle of the stages. Remember, these are general readings. So the outcome, we have got the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you will have a decision to make, okay? And it's not very clear which is the right way to go. It's a bit of a crossroads. There's value to both ways that you can go. So it's really up to you, but the only mistake would be not making a decision. I left the heater on. I'm just going to turn it off now. Can you hear me a bit better? I hope so. Okay. It is chilly here today. Okay. So I feel like this is interesting. You are being aspected by the Four of Swords. So I'm really hoping that you are taking care of yourself. Your mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, but yeah, especially mental health with the swords. There may have been a lot of stress in the past that you're still healing from. And what you need to know about this High Priestess, I feel like it might have something to do with, because we've got the Page of Swords now, we've got like air energy, so communication, words, speaking, social media, things like that. It could be defense, could be legal, could be military. Let's get some clarification cards. So clarification cards for Aquarius for what they need to know for mid-February. Then we'll do interesting. Ooh. Oh, this is looking a bit different now. Wow. Okay, so I feel like something in the past has come to a completion, something that you felt very like emotionally connected to. I feel like you're making an approach either towards someone that you have a lot of emotions for, or for something that you feel would be emotionally fulfilling. And you might really be putting yourself out on the limb by doing that, which can be good, right? But for some of you, if this is a relationship, honestly, this person has betrayed you and double-crossed you, okay? That's the energy. Maybe you did that to them. But I feel like, yeah, with them, that this High Priestess energy is being aspected by the Ten of Swords. So this is the Surrender card, and also Ruin. So it's like, they're just done, they're finished. So you might be, trying to kick a dead horse and get something working that's just not going to work anymore. You might potentially be making a fool of yourself at this stage with that Fool card. I just feel like maybe whatever it is that you're moving towards might not necessarily be the best idea. Yeah, and to be honest, with this energy, the Knight of Wands can sometimes be a player energy, like not really serious, sometimes. Anyways, and then look at this, we've got the Knight of Wands again. you aspecting the outcome. So I feel like you're really going to have to make a choice about what your values are and what's really important to you and what you're going to put up with and what you're not going to put up with. Are you going to allow this person to be in your life if they were to just stay the same, the exact same way that they were the rest of their lives? Or are you going to put up with that or not? Sometimes we'll get into relationships with people, whether it's romantic or not, and sometimes we will stay in that connection far past its overdue date because we are banking on them changing or becoming the person that we want them to become, the person that we need. But sometimes what we really have to ask ourselves is, if this person or if this situation or if this organization was to stay the exact same way every single day for the rest of my life, would I be okay with that? And that's kind of how you need to make decisions. You need to assume that people aren't going to change, because you know what? Most people don't. Anyways, I feel like, yeah, this other person might actually go off and get therapy. They might go off and get more things on the go, whether it's money or partners or, yeah, I feel like they're going to go off and do their own thing. And you have a lot of healing to do, because I feel like you might be beating yourself up. You might have allowed to treat this person to treat you in a way that wasn't healthy. And even if you were the one being cruel to this person, that's not a good energy to hold inside. There's this saying, I think it's a Buddhist saying that is, saying something cruel or saying cruel things to people is like drinking poison. Something like that, because anytime we say or think something negative, even if it's about someone else, we're the ones holding that energy. We're the ones with that poison inside of us. So I feel like you may need to heal from that. Okay, I just want to clarify the outcome and then we'll do some advice cards. Okay, look, clarifying the outcome. This is over. This whole dynamic is over. Whether you are staying with this person or not, this connection will never be the same, like ever. It's never going to be the way that it used to be. It looked like it used to be good. Yeah, that's how some things start, but not always how they end. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for Aquarius, please and thanking you. So the first advice card, we have got the Princess of Wands. So you really want to listen to your intuition. Whenever you have a inspiration, act on it within a minute and just go with what feels right, what gives you energy. The second advice card, we've got the High Priestess. So you do have a lot of internal wisdom. You really do know everything that you need to know to make wise decisions. You might want to tap into that information by recording your dreams, meditating, paying attention to synchronicities, but just being open to the idea that you are always being given the answers that you need. You just need to kind of like dial your station, your radio to the correct station to receive them. It's all about receiving. If you, your third advice card, we have got the Knight of Swords. So I feel like we also have the Page of Swords. Anyways, so, when it comes to your communication with this person, I would just like be very clear and concise and to the point. And yeah, just get your point across. Pick one thing, not a whole list of things. And if there's too much arguing going on or too much stress, your best bet might be to just, walk away and disengage. If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That is all in the description below. You can also follow me on social media. Thanks to everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And thanks for commenting. I love reading all of your comments. I do monthly and mid-monthly readings, so definitely make sure that you check me out again in another week or two. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. Yeah. Oh, Three of Swords. We already had the Three of Swords again for one of these. Look, we got it twice. So look, I feel like there's totally been a betrayal, right? Sometimes this can be cheating, but because it's swords, it might not, and I'm not trying to justify this, but it might have been physical cheating. It could have been messaging. But regardless, it was a betrayal because, in friendship groups, there can be betrayals as well. It doesn't necessarily need to be romantic. But yeah, you really need to ask yourself, like, if this person or this institution has betrayed you, and if they were to do it again and again and again and again and never change, would you be okay with that? Because you really need to think about that. All right, well, Please take care of yourself this month, and I will see you in a few weeks.